Now, the instructions given to me for this were to have $4.50 worth of food a day based off the SNAP, or Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. What I've been told to do is to go online on a Kroger or online grocery shopping website and fill it up with $18 worth of food. So I'm doing that right now, and let me just show you. So this is what I had to do. I had a shopping cart online, and I had to fill it up with $18 worth of food. I wanted to put fish in, but I quickly realized that was way too expensive, so that was out of the picture. I threw in some chicken breasts because I needed to get my protein in. It was $8.22 each. Then I threw in some green beans for vegetables, fiber. That was $2.19 each on sale. Then I threw in 6 Cliff Bars to keep me full throughout the day for $7.53 for a grand total of $17.94. I chose chicken breast because that's just the bodybuilder in me thinking and trying to figure out how to get the most protein in, the most bang for my buck there. I have 8 of them, 4 days, 2 per day. Skip the one at breakfast, lunch, dinner. Should be good to go. The green beans is because I need my greens in, try to get vegetables and try to be as healthy as I can, as difficult as that may be through this challenge. And the Cliff Bars are for me to get a little boost of extra energy, most likely around breakfast time when I am most hungry, in order to keep me going throughout my day. I have 6 of them, so I can eat 1 a day and save the other 2 for a day in which I am particularly hungry. They're a good source of carbs because if you notice, I did not purchase any carbs in my Publix basket, so that should keep me going. Good amount of protein in it as well. Good for my workouts. And with my new budget in mind, meals that typically look like this for me would now end up looking like this. And with the help and advice from some friends, hopefully I would be able to make it through this challenge with my sanity and pride intact. Now, the point of this is for me to figure out, or rather develop a sense of empathy for what it is like to live off of $18 worth of food for 4 days. Now, I have to figure out how I'm going to balance that with my workout routine, my studying, and I'm very interested to see how it's going to affect that. I understand that being able to do such things is such a privilege, and I want to see how fuel, something very important to me, plays a part in that, because food has never been a problem for me. Getting food was standard, but now I realize that that's not the case for everyone. So I'm very excited to see what comes of this. Okay, so day 1 check-in. It is currently 12 p.m. on Tuesday. I just got done with my classes. I had to eat a very small breakfast and a equally, if not smaller, lunch. Wow, I am struggling. It is only day 1, and I can already feel that I'm very hungry. I feel I'm having trouble focusing because I didn't get enough food in for breakfast and lunch. In addition to that, I did run 5 miles in the morning, which is probably making it a lot worse. And it's probably making this challenge a lot more difficult for me, but I'm all about challenging myself. I want to see where this takes me. Dr. Coetsee, if you're watching this, please don't worry. I got it under control. During the Snap Challenge, I had 7 miles on the docket today. I'm feeling it. It is day 2 of the challenge, like I said earlier, and I have only eaten so little. And I am looking forward to breakfast, but I know it's not going to be a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. I may have to slow down on the exercise, but it's such a big part of my life. I don't know how that's gonna play into that. Definitely was harder waking up this morning. I woke up a lot hungrier than I usually do. My mood is deteriorating as well. I can definitely feel I'm not as enthusiastic or as energetic as I usually am. Okay, day 2, midday check-in. Again, it is 12 p.m. I do not have classes after lunch except on Wednesdays this semester. Still feeling pretty tired. It's definitely affecting my productivity, schoolwork wise and physical wise. When I'm in the gym or on my runs, I'm definitely running a lot slower, and I do have to take it easy now that I have less calories to burn. The coursework we have read for this week in Justice and Civil Society lines up perfectly with this challenge, with the discussion of reparations and food deserts. This challenge is to simulate what it might be like in a food desert where there aren't that many food options available and food stamps are the norm. I cannot begin to imagine how I would live like this with my active lifestyle and still be able to balance out school and be productive in general on such a slim diet. Hi Zoe, so this is day 1 of your snap challenge.
Yes.
This is day 1 of your snap challenge. How do you feel so far?
Zoe, blink twice if you need help.
I feel exactly how I did in 7th grade.
7th grade? What happened in 7th grade?
I had an eating disorder.
You had, oh. Okay.
Wow.
I just got back from my first gym workout on the Snap Challenge. I would be lying if I said I don't feel a difference. I definitely feel less energy, and that workout took a lot, and it should have. What usually will take me an hour and a half, 2 hours, and feel like 1, felt like 3. It's only gonna get worse from here on out. So it really does put into perspective how my fitness and my workouts are such a privilege, because some people just, they have the drive, they may have the equipment for it, but they simply don't have the energy for it because they're not getting enough food in their system. I'm starving, but I know I'm not going to be able to necessarily fill my hunger, so let's see how the rest of this goes. Alright, what were you doing, Jack?
Trying to fill the void in my heart with Tinder.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. These fries look really good.
I know, I bought them for $3 and I've eaten like maybe 4 of them and now I'm full.
Yeah, see, here's the problem. I can't eat these because this vlog is part of a challenge for a class where I can only eat $18 worth of food. I bought 8 chicken breasts, some spinach, and 6 Cliff Bars for me to last 4 days. It's still kind of crazy. Yeah, it's been a journey. Today is my last day, so tomorrow I'll be able to eat real food.
So does tomorrow start at midnight?
Yeah.
Oh, so you just staying up so you can grub.
So, it's over. I did it. In addition to making me very, very hungry, I think the most valuable part of this whole experience was the sense of empathy it built in me for people who are not as fortunate as me to be able to eat as much as they want. It's also shown me that my physicality, my active lifestyle is such a blessing as well, in that I'm able to fuel myself whenever I want, however I want, and some people just can't do that. It's not their fault that they're not fit or they can't go, they don't work out as much. They don't have the fuel to do that. They don't have the food. It's that simple. This challenge also helped me reflect on how I treat others around me, in that I felt quite angsty throughout this challenge, because I eat a lot. People know I love my food. I love to eat. And when I don't get that in, I don't feel like myself. And this really showed me that regardless of how you feel, you still need to try and treat people the way you usually do, so they don't get worried about you and you're not acting any different. I really learned a lot of patience with this. Trying to work towards the next meal is something that it was a mindset I learned a lot in the military, where I was trying to make it through a training process where it was torturous. But I always taught myself, if I can make it to the next meal when I can replenish myself, I'll be good to go. So I was constantly looking forward to the next Cliff Bar, the next chicken breast, the next 4 green beans I got to eat. It really makes me a lot more appreciative of the food that I have. It also led to this wonderful conversation I had with my good friend Ravion, who works in facilities here at the University of Richmond, which you are about to see a part of right now, and I think it is a great way to end off the video.
All right, what's your name, sir?
Ravion Rogers.
Okay, Ravion. Now, I remember you spoke to me earlier about how you grew up on food stamps as a child. Now, in the 70s, can you tell me more about that and how you felt through that?
Oh yeah, a lot of people look at those was hard times, but we had a lot of good times too. And I can remember that the dollar ones was brown, and the $5 one was blue, and the $10 ones was green. And I never forget where I come from, you know, because you got a lot of people, when they get upstairs, they forget where they come from, but I would never forget. And like I said, those was good days, and we had hard times too, but by the grace of God Almighty, that's out in heaven, where there are some streets of gold, we made it through Him, and our mothers and daddies and grandmothers and great grandmothers, and it was some more things I want to say too. I thank God I was born poor, not rich, because when you born poor, you know who loves you. When you born rich, you don't really know who really love you. You know, but in a way you don't, because people out for your money and material things, what you have. But when you poor, you know who love you and who don't. Because you're not born with a gold, silver spoon in your mouth. That's what I remember about having food stamps.
Okay. Oh, Ravion, thank you so much for speaking to me. I appreciate this, man. Thank you.